level do what he does with the puck. He's an absolute wizard, and he's not your typical defenseman who hangs out on the blue line. He dives in, he comes out. He's a little bit of a rover. He leads Hockey East defensemen in points. He can beat you in so many different ways, using his brain, using his feet, using his shot.
Back on the blue line, McDonald gets it to the BU line, and then it's picked off in the slot by Tuch. Luke Tuch, the veteran, battled injuries as well in his career, maybe playing the best hockey of his career right now because he's healthy. Hutson, probably the best scoring chance right there for Northeastern so far.
Yeah, crafty little play by Borghese, a little fake. He made himself a little bit of room before he got that wrister through. That's a guy we talked to.
He's in a little bit early in the year, but has really settled in, and he hasn't missed a minute of play this year. Big hit along the near wall. Here's BU buzzing around the net. Peterson, he'll take it wide. Surveys, he'll hand off for Macklin Celebrini. The 17-year-old freshman, so skilled, just teasing.
So maybe Cade Weber and Lane Hutson are going to play together.
Green with some and Whitehead. There's a good scoring chance, and maybe another one for Green, but he's in front of the cage. And now Tuch.
We started to see that, Clay, as this period moved along, and you see Luke Tuch with that little touch pass.
Off the draw, controlled by BU off Celebrini's win. That's another thing number 71 does so well. Wins faceoffs. He's got it. He'll play it down to Lane Hutson. The offensive defenseman sent it right out in front. But Jack Hughes, the former Husky, couldn't get a shot on it. For Jack Hughes to be playing back in this building wearing that sweater.
Yeah, this transfer portal thing is not something that I feel like I'll ever quite understand, especially when you're going from one rival to another.
Here's Williams now going against Lane Hutson. This is a great matchup. Williams tried to turn it toward Tristan Amante again. Back for Lane Hutson. Great speed from the blue line. Hutson lost it off his stick. He'll play it back down to big defenseman. Gets it off for Stoddard. Campbell. Campbell lost it. And now Hutson will take it back for BU. Boston on the move. Quinn Hutson has it checked off his stick, and now here is Tuch at center. He'll wind up and bring it back to the blue line. Tuch takes a bump there from Dorrington. Jackson Dorrington, the Vancouver pick, very physical 19-year-old left shot defenseman. One-timer Gallagher, that hit a body in front. That was Liam Walsh. And I don't think Gallagher got much on it.
And that, when you're looking down for the puck and all of a sudden you don't see your stick blade. An unlucky bounce there.
Down in a heap. Ritzkovian and Tuch were battling there, and the official got in the way. 20 seconds to go. Another face-off here in the northeastern zone. And that's going to do it. Defenseman doesn't have a goal on the year. 5 assists, but man, what he gives you in defense, clogging up passing and shooting lanes. Wilmer gives it to Lane Hutson, who takes it wide. Has it on his backhand. Plays it back for Zabanet. Zabanet, the one-timer for McCarthy. 4th round pick of the Bruins a couple of years ago. Here's Tuch making a charge toward the net. Poked away at the last moment. And Northeastern gets to the line, but not out. Fontaine stapled up against the wall. This will ring it around. Nolan Hayes got it to the line on the far point, but not out. BU, great job on the forecheck here as the Terrier Hutson. He'll have it with a lot of room. That's always dangerous for the opponent. Lane Hutson high in the slot for Weber. One-timer. And now Borghese. He'll wait for reinforcements. Flips it down into the circle. Campbell overskated it. Lane Hutson will tip it ahead. Try to get Celebrini on the charge, but a little out of his reach.
Hutson and Macklin Celebrini out on the ice together as often as they can.
Oh, Celebrini had it on his stick, and then Dylan Ritzkovian came in there and laid his shoulder on the freshman.
It's a great hit by Ritzkovian right there. Wears an A on his sweater. Had an opportunity to go sign, Clay. Decides to come back because he wants another chop at that national championship. Guys, physical players.
Demelis, side of the net, rebound, and Chapani is doing some great things. Offensive.
First 2 Mondays in February.
Stonecker off the draw, got it to Lund, and then he has it taken away by Tuch. Here comes Tuch, 2-on-1. Good pass across. Run. Cameron Whitehead needs a nickname. You got to figure out what that is. Got my goaltenders mixed up there.
Big Star Wars guy, Matthew Perron. Oh, that's going to be a penalty.
Face-off won by LaChance. Lane Hutson and Celebrini. Now here's Quinn Hutson. Lane thought about the one-timer. Macklin on the power play. Celebrini whistles one over the top of the crossbar.
It was a good play there by Quinn Hutson to knock that down on the boards. Puck recoveries, Clay, huge on a power play.
Lane Hutson for Celebrini. Under a minute and a half to go in this man advantage, the first of the game. There's a shot, rebound, off the save by Whitehead. Green tried to send it on and fanned on the shot. Now Celebrini again for Hutson. Celebrini down low, trying to tip it on was LaChance. Here's Macklin Celebrini again, walking in. He'll send it in the slot. Quinn Hutson will settle it down on his tape. Quinn Hutson moving in. That's going to be deflected over the top of the net, off the plexiglass. 40 seconds to go in the power play. Celebrini a drive, he scores! And we're tied at 1. Boy, that was smooth.
17-year-old with an absolute twisted wrister, but watch in front of the net. Big number 18, Shane LaChance. He's not going to get a point on this play, Clay, but he's consistent, and that's all you can ask for.
Here's Macklin again, taken out of the play by Ritzkovian. Justin Ritzkovian brings it back to the Boston University end, but then has his puck.
I'll tell you that much. I'd have gotten a punch to the face.
Here's a 3-on-2. Again, odd man rush for BU. Quinn Hutson overskated it. A couple of times now that BU is and nothing materializes.
A little too cute.
We'll spin it across for Lane Hutson. Bouncing puck in the slot. Doesn't get through. Chapani, team lead with Alex Campbell. And now keep it out. 2-1 Northeastern leading. Past the 4-minute mark of the third. Lane Hutson now hands it off for Tuch. Chase it down in the corner. Tuch on his backhand. Gets it back for Lane Hutson. Trying to deke around Williams. Moves it down to the circle. Give it off to the defenseman, Willander. Now back for Hutson. Hutson, the alternate captain. Looking for a shooting lane. Hutson, blocked by Williams. But I got
Great job by Williams, just fronting Hutson, not biting, patient defensively. Really nice job there by Williams against Lane Hutson.
This is 4-on-4 for 15 more.
Great stick by Tom Willander.
And now 3-on-2 for BU on the 4-on-4. A shot by Wilmer. Save and the rebound. Hutson sent it wide. Now Lane Hutson from just inside the blue line will feed it across for Gavin McCarthy. Sent it down. Tuch got it. Now Lane Hutson again. Frustrated there by Dylan Ritzkovian, who's played extremely well tonight for the Huskies. From the corner, Green up top for Lane Hutson. Lane Hutson, great footwork. One-time unanswered goals for Northeastern. They've got the lead now, 10 and a half to play. Here comes Lane Hutson again. He'll take it wide. Pushed to the outside by Walton. Puck rolls to the near corner. Hunter McDonald got on it, then turned it over to Green. His shot goes well wide of the near post. Played across, right out in front. There's Quinn Hutson burying the puck. And just like that, BU does.
Huge reply by the Terriers. You're looking for that secondary scoring, and the Terriers just go to work. It's the forecheck, it's puck recoveries, and then how about the vision by Lane Hutson, who's like Quinn Hughes, but on steroids with the way that he hangs on to the puck.
Here at center, Gavin McCarthy. Off for Lane. Now Lane Hutson shovels it ahead. Sabanet coming off the wall. Lane Hutson takes it to the middle on his backhand. Tries to center, bouncing puck. Boston University. Here comes Lane Hutson. Hutson moves to the near wing. Cross ice pass, Celebrini. Macklin Celebrini works it down low for Lane Hutson. Over for Quinn Hutson. Tried to go across in front of the crease. That was deflected. Now Macklin Celebrini again. A little over a minute to go in this man advantage. Lane Hutson hands off. Macklin got it on.
In LaChance, not able to tuck that one in on the backhand.
Hutson pulls up. Oh, there's some ice time here on this power play. 6 seconds. Lane Hutson now plays it across. Celebrini for Hutson. Celebrini thought about the one time, but there's Ritzkovian again with a nifty stick. Green trying to flip it toward Lane Hutson. Now Quinn has to play it. Across for Celebrini, looking for a lane. Empty net for the Terriers. Down one. Shot set. And now there is a ton of room on the ice sheet.
He tried to bat that out of the air.
Celebrini tried to use arena. He used to train here during the winter. There's Celebrini, a drive, hit the post. Whitehead able to keep it up.
To start. The little one-timer play to Celebrini, hits off the post, lays behind the goaltender. Quinter was the 2-on-1. He tried to knock it out of the air, but that game was close to being over here.
Lane Hutson's got it now. Celebrini charging down the middle. Quinn Hutson out on the ice as well for BU, poked by McDonald back to neutral ice.
Celebrini just enough, Hudson.
BU 2-1-1 in overtime this year. Northeastern 1-3-2. That one's going to hit a body, goes airborne, bounces in behind the cage. Lane Hutson now here in the extra session. Plays it across. Celebrini got it back. Lane Hutson walking in. Sends it back for Quinn. Quinn settles it down. He'll regroup. Calling for it is Lane Hutson. Over a minute into the extra session.
Look at Celebrini out in the neutral zone right now, winding himself up.
Celebrini splits the defense. Holding. Lane Hutson. As Northeastern hasn't had a possession yet here in the overtime. BU playing keep away as Tuch comes on the ice. Now Tuch charging. He'll wrap around. Willander joins the play with Green. Here's Green now.